Historical royal wedding facts. I have a Patreon and you need to join it now. Have access to my downloadable digital art, like these and more. Violet Gold is where to be. The link to my Patreon is in the comments and in the description box. Happy New Year and happy supporting small creators. The UK's Queen Victoria is largely responsible for beginning the tradition of brides wearing white wedding dresses. When Queen Victoria married Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha on February 10, 1840, she sparked a bridal fashion revolution. Her white silk satin gown, trimmed with lace and embroidered with orange flower blossoms, was a huge departure from the ornate, colourful dresses that were the current trend among brides rich and poor. The image of the young, innocent, adoring queen in her all-white dress, which was widely disseminated by the burgeoning print media, captured the public imagination. One of the largest royal weddings was that of Lesotho's King Letsie III and Anna Karabo Motsoeneng in 2000. The ceremony took place in the country's national football stadium, which was filled to capacity with 40,000 spectators. King Letsie III, 36, married South Africa's Karabo Motsoeneng, 23, in a Catholic ceremony performed in the National Sports Stadium on February 18, 2000. Motsoeneng, who became known as Queen Masenate Mahato Seeiso after her wedding, was the first commoner to ever marry into Lesotho's royal family. The wedding reportedly cost more than $1.5 million at the time. American actor Grace Kelly's wedding of the century to Prince Rainier III of Monaco in 1956 was televised live to 30 million people and made into a documentary as part of a deal the royal couple struck with MGM Studios. When Grace Kelly became engaged to Prince Rainier III of Monaco in January 1956, she still had 3 years left on her 7-year contract with MGM. The studio agreed to release her from her contract and throw in what would prove to be an iconic wedding dress as a gift, if she and her fiancé gave them the rights to film their wedding ceremony for a documentary and a live televised broadcast. The royal couple agreed, but would later describe their wedding day as exhausting. Kelly was known to refer to it as the carnival of the century. MGM dispatched teams of professionals to Monaco to ensure that everything, from the lighting to the position of the cameras that would capture the couple taking their vows, was perfect. Years later, one of Kelly's bridesmaids joked, "The day, like the bride-to-be herself, was a creation brought to us through the joint production efforts of enormous willpower, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and God." The traditional kira worn by Jetson Pema on the day of her wedding to Bhutan's King Jigme Ksa in 2011 took 3 years to make. The kira, an ankle-length wrapped dress, is the national garb for Bhutanese women. On her wedding day, Pema wore a particular type of kira known as a kushutara, made of raw silk. The 21-year-old bride reportedly ordered elaborate wedding outfits from several of the country's prominent weavers. The late Queen Elizabeth II used clothing ration coupons to pay for the wedding dress she wore when she married Philip Mountbatten in the UK in 1947. When Princess Elizabeth married Philip Mountbatten on November 20, 1947, post-World War II Britain was still subject to austerity measures. To buy cloth or new clothes, people had to use clothing ration coupons. Each citizen was given a coupon book with a certain number of coupons based on their age and other factors. Growing children were allocated more coupons. For example, for the year, Princess Elizabeth saved her coupons to purchase the ivory silk and other materials that court dressmaker Sir Norman Hartnell used to create her wedding gown. When people found out that the princess was saving clothes coupons for her wedding, many reportedly sent their own coupons to Buckingham Palace for her to use. They were returned with a kind note, as it was illegal to use someone else's coupons. Of course, being a princess and heir to the throne had its perks. The government gave her an extra 200 coupons for her wedding dress. Royal brides of the Swedish royal family traditionally wear a specific family heirloom tiara on their wedding day. The cameo tiara, originally a gift from Napoleon to his wife, Empress Josephine, has been worn by brides of the Swedish royal family since 1932. Its most recent appearance was at the wedding of Crown Princess Victoria to Daniel Westling on June 19, 2010. Under Japanese law, if a princess marries a commoner, she loses her royal status and is removed from the imperial family. When 24-year-old Salma Benani married Morocco's King Mohammed VI in 2002, she became the first consort in the country's history to be given an official royal title. The wedding of King Mohammed VI and Salma Benani on March 21, 2002, marked a huge change in Moroccan royal family history. The bride, now known as Her Royal Highness Princess Lalla Salma, became the first consort in the royal family's history to be given an official title. Wives of previous Moroccan kings, including Mohammed Vi's mother, were simply referred to as mothers of the royal children. I have a Patreon and you need to join it now. Have access to my downloadable digital art, like these and more. Violet Gold is where to be. The link to my Patreon is in the comments and in the description box. Happy New Year and happy supporting small creators. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I really do appreciate all the support I receive from you. Thank you so much. If there is a fact that you feel like I have left out, leave it down in the comments. If I do a part 2, I'll be sure to add it. Thank you, my royals.